I'm following this Trek2Chuck trail, this connection. It's you never know where it's going to lead you. It's apparently just a rich road full of twists and turns. And speaking of twisting and turning, I wound up here in the middle of the valley and a location shot for Chuck, and you'll never guess who I've run into. Take a look, everybody. It's Bob Picardo. Okay. Hey,
hello,
Bob.
Hello, Larry. It's nice to see you again. What a surprise to see yet another Star Trek face here on the set of Chuck.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I saw mine.
It is, yeah, because there's things ahead for Stargate, but that's gone
right.
now.
We completed our 100th and final episode of Stargate Atlantis.
Oh,
the ratings were up with the new Commander Woolsey, apparently. But in spite of the fact that the audience...
and for the slow people, that was who? Played by who?
Who played Commander Richard Woolsey?
Yes. I said for the slow ones out there.
For the slow ones out there, a former hologram named Robert Picardo was the new commander of the Atlantis expedition.
In case you'd been in a cave last
But I was back in a spacesuit, sort of a kind of 80s jogging suit type of spacesuit. And I had eventually earned the respect of my peers, even though it was slow going at the start.
Yeah. Yeah. But here we are on Chuck. How did that come about?
We're shooting at a tech business out here in the valley. I play a government scientist who may or may not be a bad guy. We don't know. And I believe well, I'm not going to give the plot away. I want you to watch Chuck and watch me on Chuck. Right. Okay.
Because Chuck needs it. I think Time is going to call it one of the best shows you should watch if you're not watching. Yes.
Chuck is one of the. It was also named by something else today as one of the 10 best shows on television. So and also Time magazine. So yes, it's and that has nothing to do with my being on it. Well, I mean maybe a little, but I think
they were holding back till they heard.
Holding back. You notice they did not make the announcement as one of the 10 best shows on television until I was in the middle of shooting an episode. So I do see a clear connection.
It's obviously there.
I also want to encourage your viewers to go to acmebrandcomedy.com.
Now, what, pray tell, is that?
I've done some guest appearances with a group in Hollywood called the Acme Comedy Theater. They have a website with all original comedy material called acmebrandcomedy.com.
Right.
And I play a character named Alfonso in a recurring sketch called Ask Alfonso. Alfonso is an Italian gigolo who has the answer to your love and romance letter.
Okay.
So I'm sort of a Dear Abby for guys that are stuck in the 70s. And I have a beautiful wig on.
And there's probably a lot more of them out there than we care to admit.
You know who you are.
Right.
And I speak in the big phony Italian accent, and I talk largely about my member.
Okay.
And how it compares favorably with pretty much anyone's.
Everyone's. I just wanted to, just so people really get an idea. See, we really are here on location. There's the sound. Yeah.
There's some actual movie equipment.
Actual Hollywood stuff down there.
And we know that you couldn't afford to rent that for your particular purposes.
Oh, well, don't. Okay, yeah, you're right.
No, I mean, really, it's a low budget. It's a low budget kind of thing.
You're right. You're right. Well, we keep it, family and personal and intimate. Well, what else is? Let's see. Now, there's a movie ahead for Atlantis.
I have starred in my first horror film. I mean, I've done horror movies before, but I'm playing the protagonist or antagonist or whatever you want to call him in a movie called Censored. Again, I'm going to give you another web address.
Okay.
Censored.
Because we can run them right here too.
Okay. Here, right below my nose here. So I'll look at it go by. Censored.
Oh, I can do this, and we'll put it above your head. Okay.
Oh, look at all that head.
Wow.
So it would be censoredthemovie.com, and that's censored with an S, like we used to use censor in Star Trek.
Okay. Right.
Censored means you have censors.
Right.
Censoredthemovie.com.
Which must be a clue to what it's the twist.
I'm a pretty creepy guy. You're kind of a friendly neighbor who wears a sweater vest like I'm wearing today, and maybe torturing people in his basement.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. The log line is sort of like if Hannibal Lecter worked at Jamba Juice, that kind of thing. And I'm a very creepy guy.
One of those.
Very creepy. And that movie will come out next year.
The role is creepy.
The role is, I'm a delightful human being.
Okay. Well, I thought that, but
But I meant that I play a creepy guy.
We live in strange days sometimes.
I play a creepy guy with conviction and surprising authority. I did it for my children. My two daughters love horror movies. So they wanted to see Dad in the old, kind of chop and slice movie. But it's an interesting character because he's kind of paranoid schizophrenic. So sometimes I'm very evil and sometimes I'm kind of nerdy.
Now, what's the I mean, is this theatrical? Is it TV? Okay.
Well, we have a theatrical release offer
Okay.
So from a major distributor. So
Good.
I mean, it's still a small movie, but
so summer, late spring,
I am
it's
optimistic
done?
for the spring.
Oh, okay.
But we don't know. It could be summer.
It's wrapped and posting and...
It's wrapped in posting, and I have some looping and final voiceover, but I saw the last cut, and I'm very pleased.
So here in the middle of holiday season, that's where that stands.
Yeah, but you don't want to, exactly, we're in the middle of holiday season,
Right,
and
right.
you don't want to see kind of a creepy horror movie at Christmas time. That's
Right.
just my opinion. You
Right.
want to see sort
Well,
of a
there's
family.
always that faction, but who's going to get them in the seats?
You don't wanna
So,
see,
and
like, for Christmas season, you don't want to see I Dismember Mama.
I dismember Mama from the train. No, that's the other. So the Stargate movie, though, is in the works,
Yes.
and you're part of that to be?
We have been told that in the spring, and that's, of course, if the Screen Actors Guild does not go on strike, and I am
Right.
a union guy. I am pro-union.
Well, there's a big debate within the union.
There's a big debate within the union. We don't need to get into politics now,
Right.
but I do believe that I believe in sticking together. But assuming that all works out well, we will be doing a Star Trek. I'm sorry, I get those Star Trek, Stargate things mixed up. Thank God I haven't been in the Star Wars, or I'd
Such a star-minded guy, yeah.
We'll be doing a Stargate Atlantis movie for the Sci-Fi Channel in like mid-spring is what I've heard, sort of April, May time. I don't know when it would air. I'm guessing that it would be used to help roll out the premiere of the next Stargate series, Stargate Universe, which probably will premiere, I'm guessing, maybe July of next year. But this is all information that I'm guessing based on how what their programming pattern has been before. And I think it's likely some familiar faces will also show up as guest stars on Stargate Universe.
Yep. Oh,
because we've already heard little rumblings. And beyond that, I have a guest appearance on Pushing Daisies.
Oh, okay.
They're rolling now, so
Rest
now
of
we have to
soul.
whisper.
Right. Another sign that we are not faking this at all.
We're not faking this. We're really on a set.
But you're not in the... I did this with Robbie the other day. You're not in the 3D episode, unfortunately.
No, but I did do a 3D, as you know. I did 3D
For the board, yes.
The Star Trek, The Experience in Vegas.
Hopefully, which will hopefully land.
This in 3D.
Yes, people have been thrilling for the last few years. So,
I like to accept the challenge just with a regular two-dimensional performance.
right. But they're so stereotypically. I remember Second City TV used to do the...
Oh, yeah.
They had the movie guys.
And then
So are they getting close to your call?
Are they getting close to my scene?
I thought, yeah, I keep expecting someone to give a yell, but...
You know what? This shot's ruined because there's a helicopter.
That's right. Bob?
Ready?
There you go.
Gotta go.